my beautiful co-creators. It's day 72 of my Law of Attraction Manifestation video. Okay, so today I wanted to talk about Feng Shui. Now, I'm going to kind of cut it a little bit. I'm not going to go too much into as to what Feng Shui is and how one started practicing Feng Shui many years ago. I mean, everybody knows what Feng Shui is. If you're not, you can just Google it. There's many versions of Feng Shui, and I just wanted to, since we're practicing, some of us are consciously practicing Law of Attraction, I thought, why not talk about Feng Shui? Because, you know, everything is energy, and if you don't know me by now, you know I'm an energy girl. I probably use the word energy like 100 times in a video. But that's what it is. Everything's energy, guys. And once you really understand the concept of what that means, your whole outlook in life is going to change, because you're really going to start paying attention to things, and it'll be like, whoa, okay, I get it. You know what I mean? But anyways, I don't want to go too much into it. So if you don't really know what Feng Shui is, go ahead and Google it. Like I said, there's different versions of it. And I've been actually taking online class for about 8 months now. I mean, I'm going to be a Feng Shui consultant, but that's not as like a career goal. That's just something, because I like to do different things. You know, I have other stuff that I just do just for the leisure, just for the fun of it. I like doing different things, and I like to learn it in a professional way from the professionals, and I just like to have it under my belt. And so yeah, and I still have about 4 more months to go. So, but today I just wanted to practice just a couple of tips with you. There's about 12 tips that I want to share with you today, and these is just going to be really quick. I'm not going to go into details. I'll write a tiny little blog about, just to give you a concept of what I am saying. So because I do have a tendency of just kind of talking and then skipping and then totally not making sense. So yes, so let's go ahead and let's see what Feng Shui is all about. Yay! Okay, so here we go. So before I start, let me just tell you a few things. If my energy is too high, please excuse me, because when I get hyper like this, I talk too much. You know, Saturday, like I said on my other video, I've had a rough Saturday where all my energy was depleted. And of course, you know, I do things that help me to bring my energy back to where it needs to be, you know, up to par. So I did, you know, a little bit of my candle stuff where, you know, I do my little candle rituals where it helps me with my energy. And I have to say it worked like magic. Yes, and so I have my energy back. So if I start talking too much, please excuse me. I might have to pause the videos because I get so, you know, I've had a long night. I went to work really early last night, so I've been up since 1 o'clock in the morning. So I'm also tired too, so you might kind of feel that energy sort of like low energy and high energy. But anyways, let's get started. So speaking of Feng Shui. Now, practicing Feng Shui is so essential in our life. Why? Because when we practice Feng Shui, we are consciously bringing in the energy. Energy not just into the material stuff that we want to manifest, but everything starts with our home, people. You know, there's I forget how the quote goes, but the love starts from home. Everything starts from home. And if your home is a loving environment, if your home carries a loving energy, that is what you are going to take out, you know, when you're going to go out into the world. That's what you're going to take with you, is because, you know, like if you see me, like the person that I am at work and the person that I am at home, I'm like two different people. Like seriously, I'm just like not even the same person at work, because, and it shouldn't be like that, because if you're balanced, you should be able to take that beautiful energy wherever you go, right? But I'm still in that stage where I'm still trying to balance things out. But the person that I am at home is like totally not who I am at work, because like I said, I do a lot of energy work. So when I go into certain areas where, like, you know, place of business is really hectic, and a lot of people carry different energies, and I observe you know, I absorb the energy so quickly, so I get depleted really quickly. So this is why it's so essential for us to know and recognize what works for us. This is why, you know, knowing who we are and what we like to do in our personal journey, in our career path, or what have you, is so essential. Because if you're not doing what you're loving, and then it's every day, you know, you're gonna wake up and you're not gonna be happy with your job, you know. And I love being home and doing whatever I gotta do, and I like certain, you know, places where I go, where I gather with people, and the energy is so loving. And you know, so you really got to surround yourself with people, places, and things that brings you joy inside. No matter what you're doing, you could be just sitting there in quietness, just looking at nature, but just the essence, the energy that you carry, it's so essential for us. And that's why, you know, I practice Feng Shui, because it really balances me out, because I'm aware of what I am doing. I'm aware of my surroundings. So Feng Shui in Chinese, you know, culture, or Chinese practice, you know, it's wind and water, which is basically like the flow of energy. You know, it's chi. It's the chi of life. You know, it's the universal life force energy. You know, in Hinduism we call it prana. You know, in English we call it energy. You know, it's without, everything is without. I can't explain it. But yes, yeah, I'm getting all flustered now because my energy level is hitting up. So yes, practicing Feng Shui is so essential for us, and to know what we need to do around our home is so essential. So I'm not going to go too much in details into it, but what I'm going to say, we're going to talk about 12 quick principles, but I'm going to have to split this video up in 3. I'm going to talk about, you know, this is part 1 of 3, so we're just going to go over 3 today. And like I said, to know more about Feng Shui, please go Google it. And this is not for everybody. I'm not saying, oh, go make a lifestyle change. I'm just saying that be aware. The whole purpose of me sharing these little tidbits is to be aware of things, you know. And you never know, you might actually like it, you know. And I think, who would not like to practice Feng Shui? Because here's my question to you. After a long day of work, do you really want to come to a home that is clutter? You go in your kids' room, it's clutter. You go in your bathroom, it's clutter. You come into your living room, it's clutter. You go in your kitchen, it's clutter. When you enter and when there's clutter, there's no flow of energy. Everything needs to flow. Everything needs to flow. I'm getting into it. So that's why I'm just bringing up this little few things where, you know, we could practice. And practicing how to flow in our energy when we are practicing law of attraction, you know, we're constantly just giving and receiving, and we're in the flow of it. And if we get stuck, that's where we get in trouble. Like I did Saturday night, I got stuck in the energy, and it was just a rough day for me. So tip number 1, what you want to do, so essential, guys, so essential, is clearing our entryway. Now, our door it's the mouth of the chi, meaning the energy. When you open the door, this is where, obviously, you know, you have to see, you know, you can't move, you know what I mean? So there's a way that you need to structure everything where the energy is flowing. And I love this place. I actually moved, you know, I was so happy that I moved from my other place, because it wasn't set for a Feng Shui lifestyle, and things was just not moving, you know. And then this new place that I got, you know, you enter and then you could actually see the living room, and you could structure each 4 corners, how to set up your Feng Shui for each section. You know, we have, you know, our bedroom, which is our romance. You know, kids are not supposed to sleep in our bedroom. It's not for the kids, it's for the adults, you know. Or even if you don't have a partner, still it's, you know, it's still a place of romance, it's still a place of intimacy, it's still a place of, you know, two adults, you know, you're reuniting, and it's time alone. And you know, I'm not talking about sex, you know, I'm talking about intimacy and passion and love and all the good stuff, you know. So we need, so our bedroom is for that, you know. And our main energy, where we really flow into things, is our living room, because this is the place that we enter. This is the place where we need to make sure that everything is set up the way it really should, because then the energy flows, and the less clutter it is, the better, you know what I mean. And then in our kitchen area, and then of course our bathroom is so essential. You know, later on I'll talk about how you're supposed to, you know, maybe what I'll do is we'll just do a quick video later on, just to like each section of the house. It'll be so fun. I can't wait to do my bedroom. I just told my husband today, we went for a walk. I'm like, oh my gosh, like, when was the last time we actually did something to the bedroom, you know what I mean? So like, I'm so excited to like just redo the bedroom and put our wedding pictures. And because my bedroom is like, there's really nothing there. I just thought, like, you know, being empty space is what I like, but I'm learning that no, we have to replace our area, our surrounding, with things that mean to us. And I'm not talking about clutter. The less the better, but you want to pick few things that means significance to you. You know, so our bedroom is, you know, for romance, so we'll put like a little candle, and put like different sheets, and you know, some beautiful pictures of our loved ones, you know, our beloveds or whatever. And then, you know, we'll go into like the kitchen area, and then we'll go into the bathroom. Bathroom is so essential because, you know, they say that in Feng Shui, you really need to have your toilet seat down, you know, because that's where all the water flows. So it's just like everything, it's yeah, we'll get into it. See, I'm just getting too excited. But just for the sake of this next 3 videos, you know, if you want to like start doing Feng Shui just really quickly, remember, you don't have to go redo your house. You know, true Feng Shui, it's really in the state of mind. It's all in here. But we also want to bring what's in here into our outer world. So when we do come home after a long day of work, or stressful day of work, or even just, you know, we just want to be home. We want to be surrounded by things that mean something to us, and the energy is constantly flowing. Just the other day, you know, I read last Monday I was off from work. I took some time off for my birthday, and I totally redid, because my husband always cleans. I never really clean the house or anything, but this time I thought, I'm gonna put a woman's touch in it, you know what I mean? He does his thing, and I just redid the whole house. And my son was out at the park, and he came home, and boom, as soon as he got home, guys, he said, Mom, I feel different. What you do? I said, nothing. I just cleansed the house, and I cleaned the house. And I kid you not, when my husband got home from work, he said the same thing. He's like, what did you do? I actually cleaned today, honey. You know, it's fun. It was fun. And I just find cleaning so much fun now, because I feel like when I'm cleaning, it's just like I'm getting rid of all the stuff, you know, maybe that was left over from a few weeks ago, which you don't need anymore. What you don't need, just give it away, guys. Give it away to Salvation Army. Throw away what you don't need. What you don't need, it doesn't need to be in your house. The less you have, what you're doing when you're giving away stuff that you're not using, you're allowing the universe to bring in the new things, you know. I don't even know if I'm gonna go into this video today, all this stuff today, because I'm already at 11 minutes. That's ridiculous. But yes, just for the sake of this video, so really quickly, so yes, our entryways is so important. You know, in some cultures, you know, they say that the goddess of wealth, she enters from the entryway. You know, you're not gonna, it's like your guest. Just imagine you're invited your guest. What are you gonna say? Oh, come through the garage? Maybe you will if you're, you know, if you're having a constructions done or something, you know. But you really just think about it, guys. Like, you know, you would not ask your guest to come through the back door, so why would you? You know what I mean? So try to make a habit of entering through your front door and with consciousness where you're, okay, I'm home, leave all the crap that needs to be left behind. Maybe you've had a rough day, you know, shrug it off. Just say, I don't want to take this energy into my home. This is my sacred space. This is the place where my family lives. This is my sacred space where I have my, you know, I meet my creator. This is so sacred to me. So you want to enter with that consciousness as to what your home means to you, okay? So that's why entering through the front door is so essential, and make sure there's no shoes and stuff. You know, there's just, the less the better. Yeah, entryway, just, you know, later on we'll go, when we make a different video, we'll talk about what needs to go in front of the door, what color, what, you know, color is so important in Feng Shui too, you know. You don't have to wait for my videos because I don't even know how or when I'm going to do it. I'm just throwing these things out, so maybe if you have time, look into it. You know, it's fun stuff. Second thing you don't want to do is, I just lost my train of thought. Okay. Oh, keep everything in good repair, guys, because that's another thing. Energy is constantly flowing, especially, you know, if you have a loose light bulbs, or, you know, if you have a faucet that's leaking, you know, everything is just energy and just leaking. If water is coming out and you have no respect for that, especially in Feng Shui, water is so important. Water is supposed to be sacred. It's constantly flowing, you know what I mean? Just little things. Pay attention to all the little things. We'll go over those too, you know, and this one is really important, which I do anyway. So, and I recently, you know, once in a while my son doesn't do it, but make your bed when you leave for work in the morning, because that's your sacred space. You don't want to leave it all messy and empty. Even you don't have to make it perfect, but when you leave your house, make sure there's like, so when you walk in, you feel good. The whole purpose of this is just try it. Like one day, clean your house, like really super good, and go to work and stuff, and come back and put your purse down where it needs to go, and put your shoes where it needs to go, and then you come in the house and everything is so nice and clean. And I'm telling you guys, you are instantaneously, you're going to feel that flow of that energy, and then you're going to take a deep breath, like, wow, I feel relaxed. I already feel relaxed, damn it. Just talking about it, I'm relaxed. But yes, so yeah, just things like that. So today, I don't think the video really went where I wanted to go, but you get the concept of it, you know. Oh, and another thing I wanted to share with you that I've been learning a lot. So energy, Feng Shui is not something, I'm glad I'm kind of mentioning this at the end so you don't get sidetracked. So it's kind of like sticks in your mind, you know, that, oh, she's not just talking, it's hogwash, you know. But I've done my research. I've talked to professionals. Trust me, every single person in the entertainment business, in the movie industry, every author, every speaker live the principle of Feng Shui. Behind the doors, you don't know it, but that's what they do. That's how their wealth is flown, because in their office, your office is where your business is. Your office is where your success starts. So everybody from, I got my list here. You would like Steven Spielberg. Every set that he sets for his movie, it's all Feng Shui people. Rolling Stones, Feng Shui. Richard Branson. After reading that Richard Branson is like really high on Feng Shui, it makes sense, because I was watching one of his documentaries where he's, you know, somebody asked him, you know, Richard, you know, well, how did you get the idea of this beautiful island, you know? And he said, you know, I brought in professionals. I brought in professionals who knew what they were doing, you know, and they set up where everything needed to be, and so the energy will flow, you know. And then when I read that, I'm like, oh my God, out of his mouth, you know what I mean? And of course, Bill Gates, from what I understand, all these people, I swear to God, my boss, Donald Trump, lives on, that's what he does. It's Feng Shui. Every building that he ever builds all over the world, it's all Feng Shui. They all do it, guys. They all do it. It's ridiculous. So You know, are we going to be wealthy like these guys? Probably not, or maybe we are. Who knows? If you're going to dream, dream big, or don't dream at all. So to end this video, Feng Shui is really, really important. Everybody practices it. It's almost like a secret because it's pretty powerful. It's pretty powerful. I've seen it. Maybe I haven't seen the wealth aspect of it, but I see how much love Feng Shui brings into my home. I mean, we don't lack love in my house. We really don't. My son, my husband, you know, anybody that will come into my home, they will never, ever, ever leave without saying, God, I don't want to leave. It feels so different here. It's because we live that type of a lifestyle where we're practicing, you know, the loving energy and the flow of everything. And, you know, I do my Feng Shui a little bit here and there, maybe not as much, but I do my candle stuff. So it's the same thing, you know, or whatever, you know, family prayers that you do, or you have a church service, or you have a gathering of meditation, you have Diksha circles. It's all energy. You just have to find what works for you. So today, I just wanted to kind of throw that out. I can't believe it. Almost 25 minutes of video. Jesus, Lord help me. But anyways, I think I'm going to end it here. We're going to talk a little bit more tomorrow, and hopefully I'll just start throwing a couple of other things. But yeah, think about it. You know, Feng Shui is fun. It really is. And all it is, guys, is just flow of energy, and it really makes us focus on different sectors of our life. You know what I mean? So it just makes it fun. I'm just excited to do my boudoir. Gosh. Woo, after 20 years, my bedroom needs to be redone, and I'm so excited, and I can't wait to do my living room again and my bathroom again. You know, I'm not gonna, you know, I'm just gonna do what I can right now. I'm not gonna go on a shopping spree, you know, because you don't want to bring in stuff. You just want to pick few things that is important to you, and we'll talk about a little family section that you could have, a little section like just for our mothers, because our mothers carry certain energies, you know, regardless of what relationship we have with our mothers. You know, not all of us, not everybody has that relationship with their mothers, but it is so essential that we have a little section for our moms. And you know, and then if you have a couple section, you know, whether you are in a relationship or not, you know, you want to put two together. You know, you never want to put like a single thing, you know, for like a romance, or if you want to bring in a love in your life. So many goodies. It's ridiculous. But anyways, I think I'm going to end the video here. Just think about Feng Shui, and maybe in the future, you know, we'll do maybe like each rooms, and just have a little fun with it. Yay, I'm excited. Anyways, God bless. I'll see everybody tomorrow. Remember, Feng Shui, it's not about what's in the outside. It's really a state of mind. So what you feel in here is what you are going to generate out into the universe. Okay? Love you guys.